Good day, everyone. I am Dr. Mayan Augusta, the lecturer and meal importation coach. So, like I earlier promised, that I was going to do a run through video on how you can effectively make use of the Alibaba mobile app on your phone. Like I earlier said in my previous course videos, I said something. I said that I know we all watching this course, the previous videos, I know we all have a mobile phone. So, and it's quite handy for a lot of people to actually, use their mobile phone to do these things. Like you can use your mobile phone to start up a conversation with a supplier, you can use your mobile phone to discuss with the supplier, and it makes life easier because you can set up a conversation with the supplier, or you can even start searching for some products, save them up on your notepad or whatever, and then maybe later you can decide to check them out properly on your laptop. So it all depends. Most of the time I actually use my mobile phone to do all my importation processes because I might be on the road busy and all, I might not be able to start opening the laptop, to do whatever it is I want to do. So now, let me just give us a brief intro. I'm sure we know what Alibaba is, but let me just say it again. Alibaba is that group of company that is located in China. It's one of the biggest online commerce company in China, and it has like a lot of baby companies. Those are what you call subsidiaries. Baby companies in the sense that it has companies like 1688 under it, Tmall, Taobao, and a host of other companies under it. And Alipay is also a company under also a part of Alibaba group of company, and then Alibaba itself, it's a part. So Alibaba group of companies is a big company, while you have Alibaba as a subsidiary under the big company. And this company is basically for we foreigners. It's basically for foreigners to the Chinese world, where you can actually get reliable suppliers that can import based on export standard. So basically, that's just what it's about. Now, if you want to start to, search for a supplier, by then you should have like a product you actually want to import into the country or your country. You should have a product you want to import. Like I earlier said, you can pick based on passion, based on knowledge, based on what is trending. It all depends on what you want. So when you are done picking those kind of products, the next thing you want to ask yourself is, oh, I want to import. How do I get suppliers to import? What are the kind of suppliers I want to look at importing from? Now, I told us there are about three major types of suppliers. You have the manufacturers, you have the foreign trading company, and then you have others that are the wholesalers. So it depends on what you actually want. Now, I already said that manufacturers are those ones that produce whatever it is you want to buy. Then the foreign trading companies are those ones that are basically known for exporting products out of China to other countries. And the wholesalers are the ones that buy from the first two I just talked about, and then they sell to us. So, for example, now we want to check for, let's say we want to check for, let me use phone pouch or phone case, or let's be very, very specific, iPhone 11 Pro Max phone case. Maybe that's what you want to buy. So now, when I type it, let me type iPhone 11. So I'm typing iPhone 11. Yes. So is either I want to search based on products or I want to search based on suppliers. Most times I always say search based on suppliers because for products, a particular company might be selling this product, like have plenty of this product listed on this platform. So it will now be capturing all the products under iPhone 11. But if you search based on suppliers, it's going to help you streamline your search, and it helps you better to actually streamline. So if you are searching based on product, let's start with products first. So I'm going to click on iPhone 11 Pro Max. That's what I'm searching for. So it has given me so many pictures of iPhone cases, very lovely pictures of iPhone cases. Whether I want this pouch, this one, I want the pouch, or I want this leather one, it depends on what you're actually looking at selling or your target market. It all depends on what you're looking at selling. Now, there's something I want you to know. If you are searching, it's giving me about 36,688 results. If I'm going to search based on suppliers, it will reduce. So when we get there, we'll actually check it through. Now, under here, if you click here, it shows refine. So I can decide to refine. Maybe I want to refine on, okay, what's my minimum order, the MOQ, I'll put it here. Maybe, for example, 10. So if I put 10 here, it's going to 40, sorry. It's going to give me people that their MOQ is less than 40. Of course, it's giving me for 50 because 50 is quite close. 20, 30. You're not seeing anyone that has to do with more than 50 here or more than 40. So it's all like a little bit less. You understand? That's what this would do. And I also want to say something. These prices do not, this price, because I set my currency to be the Nigerian currency, so it's using Google to actually calculate what's the price, or they have a standard price based on Google. Please do not follow the price there. Always try to talk to the supplier to know how much. I know a lot of my trainings, I trained before, initially they will just tell me, oh, on the app is showing 523. Now when I chatted with the supplier, it was a different price. No, do not follow the price you are seeing here. Just do talk to the supplier, ask them questions about the price. You understand? Do not follow the price you're seeing here. So you saw it that I had to refine based on my MOQ I can manage. Maybe part time I can manage nothing less than maybe nothing more than 40. So I could also decide to fix in prices so that it doesn't go out of the price. If I want to pick based on trade assurance, I can even say, okay, let me pick based on trade assurance and verified supplier. So you know what trade assurance is. I already explained to you in the other video. There's like, it shows that whoever you're buying from, if you pay on the site, you can obviously get a refund back based on the limits that the particular company can actually pay per time. You have verified suppliers. Those ones that are really verified on all this platform. And before you get verified on Alibaba, it takes a whole lot. You have to pay a lot of money. Then they need to also come and assess your site, whether it's really your factory, whether it's really a factory in itself, or it's just a shop. For you to be a verified supplier, you need to pay about 10,000 USD yearly. Then they will now also send a third party person to come and assess whether all the things you kept on paper is correct. So nobody just wakes up to go be a verified supplier. You have to go through a lot. If you are a company, a manufacturing company in China, or a foreign trading company that wants to be a verified supplier on Alibaba, it takes a whole lot. So you can decide to check based on that. And for those who are also planning to go into, is it medically inclined equipment or the protective products against COVID and etc. There are so many questions that they're here for you to ask your supplier. So you can just tap this to check, so that when you're chatting with the suppliers, you're asking them all those questions. Okay, so this is the platform on checking based on product. Now let me go back to taking us to checking based on suppliers. So I'm going to go back again, type the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Okay, so instead just type iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I'm coming here to suppliers. Initially I checked based on what? On products. I'm checking based on suppliers. So I'm putting my iPhone 11 Pro Max here. So you realize that it has been streamlined. So it's going to give me manufacturers that are basically verified, assessed, and also these are yardstick you can use if you are picking based on location. Look down here, you click on location. You can just say, okay, you are focusing on just China. So the beautiful thing is, if you pick on location, you can focus on other countries. And some of these Chinese companies that are actually domiciled in other countries, you can obviously pick them. So if you are clicking based on category, what is your category? Me, I pick all categories. Yeah. So then trade assurance, based on trade assurance, is going to bring out just the ones that have trade assurance for you, that are verified. So you can decide to search through any of the means. And I like to use suppliers to search because it makes it easier for me. Like, I won't be working with too many suppliers. Unlike products, a particular supplier can be selling like 5 or 20 of these particular products, and they will list it at different times. So it makes for products, it makes it look cumbersome, but for suppliers, it's actually streamlined. So anyone you want to use, you're actually free to search based on any one you actually want to use. So I'll go back to searching based on product. Like I said, anyone you like. So I'll go back to searching based on products, and I want to pick which supplier I can work with. All right. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much for the opportunity to share this little knowledge I have. See you in the next video. Thank you.